So the rhesus factor is another protein. It's different than the ABO blood group proteins that are found or not on actual blood cells, red blood cells. And it's really cool that that we've evolved to use red blood cells for this, because they're the most prevalent in the blood. There's billions of them, literally. Okay? Now, the rhesus factor behaves in the dominant recessive sort of pattern, in that if the factor is present on blood cells, so it doesn't matter what the blood group is, in the case of O, okay, positive or negative, O positive is not going to have any actual ABO proteins, but it will have rhesus factor proteins on the surface of the blood. Rh negative will just have a bunch of little sticks with nothing. So when you are Rh negative, and it does not matter what blood type you are in terms of ABO, Rh negative has no Rh protein, whereas Rh positive has the Rh protein. Okay, so when we're talking about blood donation and the receiving of transfusions, it's really important that Rh plus and Rh negative. Rh negative can donate to Rh plus, because the body will not see it as foreign. It will not see a cell that does not have the proteins as foreign, and it will not attack it. Okay? So Rh negative can donate. Can donate. But Rh positive cannot donate to anyone that's Rh negative. So even though I have no proteins on my blood that would not allow me to donate to A and B and AB and other O people, I do have the positive Rh factor. So I can only give blood to other Rh positive blood types. Somebody who is O negative could give blood to me, and my body would not see it as foreign. But if I gave my O positive body or blood to somebody who was O negative, the Rh factor would enlist an actual toxic response. Okay? So negatives can donate to positives. Positives cannot ever, ever, ever donate to negatives. Does that make sense? Okay, and the last little thing I'm going to talk to you, and next class we'll put all of the blood group stuff together. So not only the ABO, but the Rh plus and minus. The one thing I do want to talk to you about, though, is during childbirth. Okay, because Rh factors, they play an interesting role in pregnant mothers, because of that whole idea of dominant versus recessive. A mother may be carrying a child or a fetus that does not have the same blood group as her and does not have the same Rh factor. If a mother is Rh negative, okay, so if the mom is Rh negative, who cares what blood group she is? And her child, her fetus inside her, is Rh positive. After the first birth, okay, after the birth of the first child, if there is blood mixing, nothing happens really to the mother. But her body is secretly mounting an immune response. It's seeing that foreign invader, and the immune system is telling her body, all right, make some warriors here. Make some actual antibodies that are going to attack that if ever we see it again. And so they lie in wait. I know, it's do or die. We're talking serious stuff here. And interestingly enough, okay, very early on in a woman's second pregnancy, if it happens that her fetus is again Rh positive and she remains Rh negative, then what will happen is she will be given a shot during her pregnancy to calm her immune system, to basically quiet her immune system down. And immediately after, or during the birthing process, and immediately after, she will be given a second shot to calm her to basically force quiet her immune system so that it doesn't mount an immune response. Okay? It's pretty neat stuff. And that's one of the only times, other than blood donation, that the Rh factor comes into play. But another interesting tidbit is that we are potentially slowly evolving to no longer have Rh factors on our blood. Certain populations of people almost don't have any Rh positive citizens. Okay, the Japanese have very few people that are Rh positive. The vast majority of the Japanese are Rh negative. And so negative doesn't mean that you're recessive in a sense, it just means you don't have that protein. So kind of like some of our other organs, like tonsils and things like that we don't really need anymore, maybe we're slowly on the route to evolving no longer having the Rh factor as a blood protein. Who knows? But that is pretty interesting stuff. Okay, so next class we talk about mixing ABO and Rh plus or minus, and who can give to who and who can receive from who. Okay?